Diablo 2 Resurrected, the beta. We thought we'd stream this as long as it is out. And I believe that's to the 17th or 18th of August, I think. So we've still got some time to work. And it'd be good to finish it to Act 2, that is, which is the end of the current beta. Where's my mic? There it is. Thanks for reminding me. I've had like 50,000 things to remember. Alright, stream starts now, everyone. Thanks for reminding me, Liam. It's been one of those days, man. Been one of those days. If you're from Melbourne, welcome to lockdown 7.1.2, which is, I believe, the latest patch for lockdown. I might just move it a bit forward. I don't like getting that mic arm in the camera. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, it's just in a bit of a daze. I don't need Scrolls of Identify anymore. I have Deckard Cain. And for some reason my guy is punching. It's all happening. It's all happening. 6.1, or is it 6.2? Because we never got out of the 6, and this is the second extension, if that makes sense. We'll just keep up on that, I think. Either way, who knows? We now got a curfew. Not that, I don't understand what people are finding to do while in lockdown. And yeah, just hammering the point home that existence is futile. But yeah, we thought we'd play this until the beta finishes, just to get a good look at it, a good judgment. It was very laggy yesterday. Seems better already. Again, don't know if that's an internet thing, a Blizzard thing. I know Blizzard games are renowned for their input lag. Yeah, exactly. The curfews. To be honest, most lockdowns are zero impact on my life beyond depending where I cannot go, which I wouldn't pretend that I would be going to anyway. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's just they call it the, I wake up, I go to the Guardian website, I commence the doom scroll, as they call it. We scroll through the live news, and it was well and truly doom and gloom today, and not so much for Australia, but other parts of the world. So it's it's been one of those days today. Just gonna take this opportunity to sort my inventory, which is the true end game of Diablo. It is inventory management. Actually, we will fill that slot there. There we go. So the quest we're up to is we rescued Deckard Cain at the end of last session. And we are up to the Countess, I believe. Yeah, which is the Forgotten Tower. Which basically is... it's like sort of a mini dungeon, I guess you could say. But I remember the Countess does give a lot of loot. Or at least a lot of gold. I know that much. And maybe a rune or gem or two if you're lucky. So we'll do that today. And we'll see how far we can get. And after extensive research today, there is no way you can remove, at least for the moment that is, there's no way you can remove those annoying notifications that are popping up on the side, which is stating that someone is joining or leaving the trade channel, which is great. Excuse me. It's my, I think it's like my patented thing is to sneeze at least once on stream. Should look at getting sponsorships from the Clarentine or Kleenex or something. No, not Kleenex. That has other connotations. But maybe some allergy company can help me out. But how are you doing? Liam? Hope you're well. I have not, unfortunately, checked out. I think your past couple of streams, so. Hope your streaming is going well as well. I'm guessing the good Lord is at my Kleenex comment. I meant because I sneeze a lot. I mean, I'm a handkerchief user. I'm a known handkerchief user. It's like my thing. So I don't want to betray the handkerchief community. They're a very tight-knit bunch. Alright. I have no idea where this tower is, but Black Marsh isn't too big. So we should come across it relatively easy. Oh, Elgato Keylight. Is that the one, like the clip-on ones? They're like a square? Like a sort of, like a square patch looking thing? And you clip them on. Diablo 2 is your favorite point-and-click adventure? Yeah, Diablo 2 shits all over any LucasArts. Oh man, that actually hurt to say. I'm sorry, Sam and Max. I'm sorry, Curse of Monkey Islands. I'm sorry, Space Quest 3. It's the Keylight Air, but yeah, it's on a stand and it's square looking. Okay, can you clip it to your desk, or do you have it sort of on a stand? Yeah, I know, man. I know. Like LucasArts point and click. I think my favorite is still Grim Fandango. I think that is my favorite point and click adventure game from LucasArts. Outside of LucasArts, I think Day of the Tentacle would be up there. Fate of Atlantis. No, I did not, actually. That's one I didn't play. The real Keylights are clippable. Cool. Yeah, I've got like essentially a third-party counterfeit Keylight that I have more for model painting than... sorry, miniature painting. I don't want to suggest that I make models rather than... paint miniatures, but yeah, I do use the light more for that. It just where it is, it does at least give me some extra lighting, which is good. But I am thinking of getting a light on a stand. But Day of the Tentacle is my fave. Then Curse of Monkey. Yeah. Any of those four. You are set, my friends. And I should check out Fate of Atlantis. I really should. I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, so I don't know why I haven't played it, to be honest. Throwback Thursday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did want to do. I did want to do one day a week. I do a retro game. I should start doing that. It's just a matter of what is good to stream. Point and clicks are usually not too bad. But you know, like it belongs in a museum. So do you. Because a lot of the games, like my favorite games, just stream like poison. Like probably all of them. So if I were to go a favorite, I still think it would be Planescape Torment.
This tower
and
shall be cleansed of evil.
Yeah, that thing's just impossible to stream due to it being, you know, an interactive novel with RPG elements, essentially. But it'd be good to stream some of the old school adventure games. Yes, that is exactly the issue. Like, you don't know whether to sort of butt in and help narrate, or sort of, you know, let the game actors do their thing, or, you know, sort of read it out while they're reading it out, but that defeats the purpose. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough to decide what to do. I'm clicking on this casket and nothing's happening. Have you done an adventure game as its own stream just yet? Because I distinctly recall you sort of doing it at the end of streams or stuff like that. So it would be good to get hold of you doing it. Dedicated, sweet. I'll be in on that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've seen you sort of do it, yeah, as I said, at the end or at the start of streams or something. So my guess is I've just missed it, which is, you know, it's nothing you're doing wrong. It's just my timing. So it'd be good. It'd be good to catch it.
Good to see you.
Alright, control. Look at these beautiful purple shields. Alright, let's go. Oh man, the lag. It's back. It's back with a vengeance. There's a flaming pentagram. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I just got the wrong mini dungeon, I guess. I thought it was much earlier on that you saw it. I had a customer who was impressed that I recognized his Murray shirt. That's pretty good, actually. For some reason my mind went to Flight of the Conchords Murray then, and I don't know why. But in terms of adventure games, there are some really good... Oh, it's a ghost! There have been some really good indie adventure games, like Thimbleweed Park. Virginia was good. I really enjoyed that. There's another one that came out recently that the name escapes me. It hasn't got great reviews, but the aesthetic is amazing. You play as like a fox detective. I'll have to remember the name of it. But yeah, there's a lot of them I wouldn't mind playing on stream, like some of the more interactive ones, like Night at the Woods or something like that. Your voice is in there. Disco Elysium is really not. It's not a point and click. Like it's basically planes. Yeah, almost, but it's not. Like, you admittedly had not played the game. Is that right? Because it's basically Planescape Torment without the combat. Oh, you played a fair chunk. Okay. I thought you said you hadn't played it. You didn't finish. Man, that game is... Like, it is my favorite game of the past... I'm trying to think if... Yeah, it's my favorite game of the past decade, easily. It is incredible. You can spin a voice recording. Oh, sweet. I'm going to have to do that then. Liam, that is... that's going to be something to look forward to. It was great. Thimbleweed Park was great. Actually, I should give that a go on stream. That would be a good stream game, I think. But yeah, apologies, Boopadoo. I thought you hadn't played it. So, very early on, probably does give the impression that it's play on a crusty quote. Oh, don't spoil it. No spoilers. Yeah, early on, Disco Elysium probably does have that feel of a point and click just because of the initial interrogations, but it does unfold into more of the mystery solving component eventually. And then just becomes something else entirely. But it is, to me, Disco Elysium is a game that I've actually had to... Here's all the gold. Look at this! Dollar bill, yo. Yeah, yeah. It turned into an existential nightmare at some point. So there were points in that game where I did actually have to stop playing it because of the events that unfold. There was one part that just like breaks you. It's really, really intense. But at the same time, just incredible storytelling. I can't wait for the book that it was based on to be translated into English. Alright, I'm overburdened. That's, man, I forgot how many times you had to do this.
Good evening.
I haven't found an emerald yet. What's with that? What's all that about? Oh, what? It wasn't even magic. Alright, let's pop some of these in here. Did you play Disco Elysium in a certain characteristic way? Like a lot of people, you know, choose what slant politically they go with in the game. You know, you can choose to be a straight out communist or yeah, all sorts of things, which is great. I think that is the Countess in there. I'm guessing, is the Countess based on Countess Bathory? Is that what we're sort of dealing with here? That was easy. Yeah, the chest just spews out this communist builder team. Yeah, nice. It's nowhere near as much as I remember. You do get a guaranteed rune, as I thought. You went. I'm trying to remember what I went. I'd have to check my achievements. Yeah, I think I went. I think I might have went centrist. I can't remember. Also, hint to Blizzard, if you got something with 5 levels, provide an option to go from the bottom floor to the top. You know, a lot of like you did it in your newer games. Just because it's old doesn't mean you can't add it. Like, it's a remaster, so you include the best elements of the game. You know, it's not like it has to be some purist's, like, dream. Which is why I would never play WoW Classic again, I think. Ooh, a Monster Shrine. Where are you? Should give me a boss creature somewhere. But Mupita, do yourself a favor and finish that game. Is this Tomorrow Highland? That is the was completed. Yeah, it would be hard to pick it up from where you left off. Definitely. It is a game I want to play through again, like 100%. But there's just no way I can play it on stream. I don't think it's just not. It's not a format that lends well. It's more of a, I don't know. I feel like it's a more personal experience. Like it's too thought-provoking. To sort of just churn through the content.
I can't carry anymore.
You know what? Let's just get rid of that. So I'm trying to remember if the monastery is in the Tamo Highlands. Don't know if it is. Metapod, use Harden. I can hear them. I can hear zombies, but they're nowhere to be found. But I'd be interested to see what other people's favourite games are, because mine are, besides one, are all PC. I've had a lot of consoles in my time, but majority of my games, probably I'd say a good 85% of them have been PC. So if I was to give a top 5 Metal Gear Solid, that's funny, I've barely played them. And by barely, I don't think at all any of them. They're just not my sort of games. Like, I know you're wearing a Metal Gear Solid 5 watch. Which Metal Gear Solid would you say is your favourite? Moopadoo? Make a guess and say maybe 2? Though a lot of people did. 3, okay. Alright, cool. A lot of people did love 5. I was told to purchase it by several people, actually. But, yeah, never got around to it. 5 is weakest in terms of story, yeah. Yeah, I was more told to buy it from a gameplay perspective. And I think that's why, because I would have been probably able to pick it up much easier. Cool. That was quite a lot of people there. So yeah, my favourite games, yeah, Planescape Torment is a clear number 1 for me. It's a prequel, I did not know that. Yeah, playing Planescape Torment. Like, I would love to include other, as they were known then, Black Isle games. Now, well, they were BioWare at one stage as well, like, very early BioWare. We're talking like... yeah, I'd love to include like the Baldur's Gate series, like particularly number 2, and Fallout 2. But I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna include one isometric RPG from the late 90s, early 2000s, then yeah, you kind of can't go with all of them. But Baldur's Gate 2 is one of my favourite games as well. It's just that if I was to pick one, it'd be Planescape Torment. Only one I've ever played. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you would have come into that series barely knowing anything. Starting at number 4. But at the same time, like, you know, they gotta have some crossover to appeal to some, new fans and old fans. Like, they gotta give you some option. What else would I go with? So we got Planescape Torment. We've got Age of Empires 2, like, for sure. Just the best RTS of all time, and I don't care if you say StarCraft. don't care for it. Don't care for StarCraft. Sorry. I just never got into it. I felt like the game became more about how quick you could do things. Yeah. Like, I did play it and I did enjoy it, but yeah, it didn't appeal to me. Yeah, Warcraft 2 was alright. I didn't mind it. Warcraft 3 was good again, but yeah, it was all about Age of Empires 2 for me. That was the amount of time I burned on that game. And even still have with the definitive editions. You can take your pylons and fill it. I didn't play as Protoss anyway, I was a Terran player. Because I love my vanilla humans. And in Warcraft's... in any of them I played as humans as well. But yeah, Age of Empires 2, like, I just felt like I could... Oh, yeah! The movie maker. Yeah, I can remember making movies with my friend in one of my friends in grade 6, I think, and just thinking it was the funniest thing ever. And then, like, showing it to, you know, older siblings and parents, and them just being like, yeah, what? Story of my life with any media I do. Yeah, but I never had it. But my friend did have it, and fun times were had. So the only console game I think to make it to my list would be... I have mentioned... I think Liam was having, like, issues on one stream with Flight Simulator. It was just, like, wigging out. And I said, stream... I said, stream Space Cadet Pinball. So... it has been on my mind. Yeah, I really did. I really did suggest that. So... oh, is the longbow the one that takes up the whole... oh, seriously, man. So, no, I did play that a lot. Space Cadet Pinball. Ski Free. Oh, yeah. I think I didn't have that. But I played that a lot. That was the one with the Donald Snowman chase you, yeah? And you're just continuously skiing down a slope. And you just have to escape him. Yeah, I'd say it'd be in a web browser, for sure. For sure. And you would be able to stream it just by using display capture or window capture. Pay a solid. You would pay way more for it than that. So yeah, the only console game I think to make it on my list would be
Those riches will...
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I think that would be the only one that would make it.
Good day.
It was probably the first game that I played that had that aspect of losing time. And I don't know, the music, like the just everything about it. It was just, yeah, a game that even now, like, it, yeah, it's just something about that game. It just hits all the good spots. You can have this bow. No, what am I doing? I'm just pushing buttons here.
I'll put that to good use.
And everyone will say, yeah, well, what about Ocarina of Time? And I'll say, no, Link to the Past. And I'd say probably Pokemon Red would be a close second to sort of vie for that console spot for me. First Nintendo was a DS Lite. My first Nintendo was the NES. And I never owned a Super Nintendo. My grandfather owned one because he had one basically for all the grandkids to play. Whenever we would head up to, my grandparents' place, and me and my cousins would just smash Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, just over and over again. And yeah, well, it was pretty similar with me, Moopadu. After the NES, I didn't own a console until probably the PS2, I'd say. And I didn't own it like my brother had it. I did personally own a PS3. That was probably the first one that I owned properly for myself. Like, and yeah, PS3, I kind of got it. What? There we go. PS3, I got it very late into its cycle as well, so I didn't actually play that many games on it. I sort of went straight to PS4. Of course, handhelds did count. 100% they do. And hello to you, Troll Demo. Good to see you. I know Dad had an Atari, something that turns up in the classic gaming area. Oh, really? I've been to that classic area in PAX several times. I should have kept an eye out for it. I'm trying to think what other... So I've been going through my favorite games list. So I've got 3 out of the 5 so far. So Planescape Torment, Age of Empires 2, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Atomic Purple, was that the slightly see-through one? If so, that's pretty damn cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was such a good color. Trying to think of what else. Probably number 4 on the list would be, like, I could pick several games from this series, but the one that that probably got me into the series. Yes, so did I. So did I, Liam. I always wanted one and never had one. So I would pick from the series I'm referring to. It was originally the Championship Manager series, and then became after Sega purchased the. I think Sega purchased the rights. It became Football Manager. Because the Championship Manager. Oh, amazing! Oh man, I remember that. I loved that show. With the key maze, the letter maze, and they'd play Bubsy on Super Nintendo, and they would always stink at it. That was a good show. I got to give you props for an amazing shout out. That was quality. So yeah, the Football Manager series. The first one I was into would have been. I think I started with 98, 99, but the one I played the most was Championship Manager 2001, 2002. Always a big soccer fan, but that was the one that cemented it for me. Yeah, they all were. Like, did none of these kids have a console at home? Like, the Super Nintendo at the time, like, that was the console to have. Like, you know, the Mega Drive was trash. Yeah, yeah. That was me watching every kid play that show. Play Bubsy on that show. Just, yeah, just looking at him, just like screaming at the TV. How did they win the Game Boy? Was it when they found... Sonic was rubbish. I hated Sonic. Sonic was just, yeah, never had any interest. Yeah. Was it? Was it though? Did it even hold a candle to Super Mario World? Which would have been its equivalent at the time, I guess. I will badmouth Sonic. It was just a poor man's Mario. No, Super Mario World. Super Mario World. No, I'm not going to ban him for having an opinion. I just think Super Mario World was like one of the probably most iconic platformers of all time. What happened there? I clicked off something really quickly. Ban him for liking Sonic. Imagine that. No, I just... You've never played more... Well, that's fair enough. It's not for everyone, Boopidoo. Man, these mages are gonna destroy me. I gotta get the frost one. I'm going so slow. They heard me bound-mouthing Sonic about not going fast, so they're like, we're gonna make him go slow. Ban him for bringing it up. So there's a ghostly mage who does fire damage, but because he's ghostly, he's also freezing me as well. How broken is that? How does that make any sense? Alright. We got through it. It's almost out of breath music as your PSTD does mean. No, I never played Sonic. Never wanted to. Couldn't care less about it, to be honest. Not from a it's not an important game. Just, yeah, got no interest in Sonic. Doesn't give me anything. No, the most stressful music was the clock running down in a Mario game. That was way more stressful than whatever, you know, lame-wad Sonic music you're talking about. Or actually, probably the most stressful was being on one heart in Zelda music. Yeah, look, I'm not the biggest fan of them either. Even though there are some amazing ones out there even now, like you know, Cuphead. I think it's because I'm not good at them. That's what it is. But yeah, you know, Cuphead, Owlboy, Hollow Knight, all fantastic games. Where is my... Whoa, whoa! Where's my, follower? She's completely disappeared, even though she's alive. I've got no potions. That was my last potion. All the games you're best at aren't popular. Alright, name him. Name him, Upadoo. Because you're exerting some big hipster gamer energy at the moment. Gran Turismo. That's only because one hasn't really been made in forever. Competitive train sim. Yeah, Gran Turismo just hasn't... I'm surprised so little has been done with that recently. I remember... I think it was... I'm trying to think which one would have been on PS2. Because that one was... I think it was 3. That one was huge. Like, essentially the whole reason why Mitsubishi had to make Lancer Evos again. Coming to PS5, okay. Yeah, I don't have a PS5. Nor would I. Probably buy one of this stage, to be honest. GT7, yeah. Did you have the full steering wheel and everything, or? Because yeah, a mate of mine did. He loved that game. I remember my brother played it heaps. Under your desk, okay. Sure, 6 of you will buy. Well, what other games besides Gran Turismo? If there are others, that is. Alright, so that's a go in here. That's better. I'm wrecking them now. Yeah, but that, like... That game's good to watch no matter how good you are at it. Unless you're, you know, really bad at it. Then it wouldn't be fun to watch, but... It's good to watch. Like... You know, particularly with that dope soundtrack in the background. I was meant to find out the name of that, Oh, this is Smith. I didn't know he had people in there with him. Getting distracted by this Tony Hawk talk. Scampty board. I was meant to find out the name of that modded Tony Hawk that was on PC. It's excessively loud. Pretty good at Guitar Hero. That was like huge in the mainstream at the time. I was not good at Guitar Hero because I played real guitar. I could not translate the, like, I would try to play it like a guitar, and it would not work, obviously, for good reason. So I could never become, never could gain any skill at it. Piano players, that makes sense.
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Herodic Malice. I will...
I don't know why they're still dropping Assassin and Necromancer items. There's a bird-based skateboarding game coming to Steam. Skateburb. Why?
Yes? Hello?
Alright, who... Ah, take it.
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery.
But Guitar Hero was
This does
huge
not
at the
bode
time.
well for us, my friend.
Like, everyone had it.
Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world.
Yep. Alright, so we gotta kill Andariel. Whee! Rock Band was amazing. Like, Beatles Rock Band, I played to death. Like, I played that so much. And absolutely loved it. It was incredible. How old is Deckard Cain? Yeah, he's like in his hundreds, man. Like, that guy is like, yeah, he's been around for years. He's the last surviving Horadrim. We're just going to imbue this because it's the beta. Otherwise, we'd save it. Oh, no socketed. That's right. Rats. Managed to get it from the US a year before it came out here, more than half the price of the Oz release. That's pretty decent effort. Yes. Yes. Maybe not so much in this one. In 3, that's all he talks about. And then he dies a horrible, horrible death.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, 3 they basically just destroyed his entire character for no reason. I play that game not for the story, but for just the sheer joy of loot. Even when he's dead, you can't shut him up? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean when you find the scrolls all over the place? The lore scrolls? His voice is everywhere. Yeah, it's when you find any items in reference to lore. Wow, there's a lot of hate coming in for Deckard Cain. Whoa. They love these champion bone mages, don't they? It's the third lot I've come across. Every second one about the Harajan, I'm like, bloke, I wasn't listening. You don't know? Well, that seems like a Liam problem to me. The Horadrim were the, basically the group of humans that kept the secrets of the Primevals at bay. Mainly Baal, who was held in check by Tal Rasha. to be fair, Moopadu, they do not tell you who the Haradrim are in Diablo 3. If you had not played any of the previous games, you would not know that.
This is no place for a warrior to die.
But Tel Rasha was the one who stuck the Soulstone of Baal into his head. In hope of... and they chained him up for eternity to keep Baal in place. But he gets freed by the Dark Wanderer in this game. I thought you only played 3, Liam. Or did you play 2 as well? You thought that was Diablo? Who did you think was Diablo? Diablo frees Baal. Diablo 1 and then 3. Okay, so 2 was basically the one that divulged all the lore. I'm not gonna even dignify that with a response, Moopadu. Not against you, but as to your friend. I thought it was Diablo himself in the stone. There are three stones. So the 3 prime evils were all imprisoned within soul stones. Diablo 3 only had the black soul stone, which was so ridiculous, and that contained the source, the essence of Diablo. But there were originally 3 soul stones which held the souls of Diablo, the Lord of Terror, Baal, the Lord of I don't know, pain or something, and then yeah, but all of those wiki notes would be for, like, you know, video game locations. Like, it doesn't have deeper lore. Your Pentium 90 couldn't handle Diablo 2. Pentium 90, that would have been a 486. Would have been an old school 486. That were 90 megahertz. It's but at the end of the day, Moopadu, it's quality, not quantity. Like, $90 megahertz of pure power. I feel like that's a... why are both of these ethereal? Get out. Yeah, I feel like that's a... oxymoron. That's the word I was looking for. Turbo button. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I mean, the first PC I had was a Pentium. It was Windows 95. I know that much. I ran Mac until then. And since that Mac disappeared, I've had a contemptible hate of every single Apple product that ever existed. Let's see if there's a better sword. 2010.
Good day.
What did you run before then? Did you run Mac as well, Mipadu? Mac, yeah. Yeah, seems like Macs were more popular. Air tags are pretty good. What are air tags? I know, I know a lot of people use Macs. I just never want to use them. I know, a lot of people have strange obsessions with Apple. Small tracker like a key tracker. Problem is they don't work with Android device. Oh, AirTags. Okay, all right. Yeah, I never had heard of them before. I'm sitting here refreshing. Man, they're really crap low-level swords, man. I think I might go for the saber. You know what? I'll try and buy. See if there's a. No, let's just roll this. Let's just play the damn game. Yeah, I just can't do Apple, man. I can't do it. Oh, I used it. What's with the doors in this beta, man? Kinder comedian. Good luck with that, Liam. Because those meetings are made to be way more important than they're meant to be. Good machines for coding. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dollhouse body corporate. That's good. I like that. Oh, Moopadoo. Come on, man. That was awful. Blue's family owns the house outright. Yeah, thanks to smart budgeting. Yeah, sure, Bluey. Fight you, that was excellent. Yeah, the construction of a pun can be good. It is true, but the effectiveness and humor of the pun can be absolutely dog shit awful. And that one, my friend, was awful. But I'll give you the speed and construction of that. That was very quick and on the money. So I'll give you that. Yes. So now you're milking it. Yeah, Liam, you have a strange obsession with dad jokes, like to the point where I feel like that might have been your only reason for becoming a father. I joke. I'm really joking. I never thought I'd say that. Do not, no. No, don't. Troll them, please do not utter that name. Do not darken chat with that name. It's like saying the name, have someone to... Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there, Liam. Or retar your roof. Yeah, if you say Nightbot in front of the mirror, 3 times, your real life chat becomes moderated. I wouldn't recommend it. Hey, Liam, you brought that upon yourself. With all your Sonic speak. Meanwhile, we're tearing through. We're tearing through this. I just remember there are a lot of sub-levels to this. There's the jail, and then you go to the outer cloister, and then like there's a whole nother stack of dungeons. Like this just goes on forever. You know when you're not... Well, you were saying you were going, and you were lingering. You're a lingerer. You got your little head poking through the door, which I love the image of, actually. Hype man is a... I like the term enabler that Liam used. That's a much better word for that. Here's some hype in advance. Uh-oh, I'm scared. Hey, see? See, it's allowed now? Look at all the emotes you can spam. Ah, 100% Moopidoo. That guy is the best hype man. Do I have it? No, I don't have it attached to my Stream Deck at the moment. All right. Thanks, Liam. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you as always. I'll give you a shout out before you go. Is it SO? Yeah, I think I've got it as SO. There you go. Make sure you do. Liam does stream as well. He is not just a joke enabler. He's been streaming, longer than I have, and doing very well. He usually streams Souls games, or he's been doing a bit of console stuff, so he's been hitting up some Mario Kart, some Super Mario Sunshine, though I don't think Super Mario Sunshine will last, based on the the anger that it's been creating. But, yeah, he's a big Souls man. And Flight Sim as well. So if you enjoy any of those, you are going to love his stream. Wearing Salt, that's pretty cool, actually. That's just chilling out. Liam has a very strange relationship with Super Mario Sunshine. I was watching the football on one computer, and I had Liam streaming Mario Sunshine, but I just had him on mute so I could watch the football, and I could just see him missing a platform on what looked like one of the most annoying platform puzzles of all time. And I could just see him, without sound, getting progressively angrier and angrier. Like, not through rage, but the creases in his face trying to keep it in, and it was it would have been great joy for the audience, I'm sure. Super Hexagon. Yes, I've heard you talk about that game actually. Yeah, that it was that wind enemy. I don't think I saw that. So if they're do you upload your streams to YouTube or anything, Liam? Otherwise, we're never playing again. I have to see this. Is it clipped anywhere or anything? I need to see it. I think the angriest I've ever got at a game was, I don't know if anyone remembers this game. It was called Croc. This was Croc 2, Legend of the Gobbos. What a name. What a fantastic name for a game. There are clips. Excellent. But yeah, I raged. I raged so hard at that game. Platformers bring out the worst in people. It's angriest I've ever got. Yeah, I cannot wait. The angriest I've ever got in a game was Assassin's Creed 2, I think. And I would have been playing it on PC. I think the only Assassin's Creed I played on console was Black Flag, I think. Gobbo sounds like a... It does, actually. It does sound like a racial slur. Sounds like it's racist for a race that doesn't exist. Yeah, it's a very old game. Splatoon. Assassin's Creed 2 was the angriest. It would have been a good long time ago, but I remember I was doing like a timed run of a level to open something, and I think it was one of the tombs. This is the remake, the remaster, whatever you want to call it. Shardstorm. Yes. This was Diablo 2 was a big game for me. Big game. Three makes this. Oh man, it's not just the graphics, man, but the gameplay. The gameplay is, I don't know, man. I kind of prefer 3. But I am having fun with this just because I didn't pay for it. So, yeah, the angriest I ever got at a game was Assassin's Creed 2. It was a time level, one of the tombs, so you had to reach a certain point by a certain time or the door would close, and you would have to start that run again. And there was one portion of the level where you can count on Mupadoo to always notice a pun when he's not creating one. And there was a certain part of this timed level where you meant to jump into a wall and then jump back over it. And the camera would pivot as you jumped up to this wall, but it would pivot the wrong way. So you would then proceed to jump in the wrong direction, like, continuously, unless you sort of trick the camera into not moving or whatever. And the amount of times I had to play that level got to a point where I think I, like, in anger, hit... I'm sure you don't, Mupadoo. I'm sure you don't. It got to a point where I sort of punched the chair, and like I wanted to hit the padding of a chair, and instead of punch, it was like you know that sweet spot where you hit padding and it kind of doesn't hit the padding at all? I did that and hit the metal bar in the chair and hurt my hand so bad that I had to explain to my cricket coach whilst oh man, I can't even speak, why I could not bowl that day because I had injured my wrist, which went down real well. You did cry when you accidentally deleted your Final Fantasy save. Yeah, well, that's kind of getting us set at games. I've never cried at a game. So you got me beat there. I got mad because, not because of my own errors, because the game was doing something of poor design that made it deliberate, like, impossible to finish. Like, it was, well, not impossible, but much, much harder than it should have been. And, yeah, it's, like, poor design like that, man, it made me furious. Oh, sweet. But, I mean, of course you shouldn't be mad at a game. It is just a game, you're right. But, like the famous soundbite goes. But, hot damn, did I get angry at Assassin's Creed that night. And they released a patch that did fix that. And I did finish that level. And the game. Because it still was quite a good game. One of the better Assassin's Creeds, if not the best. So, it was all good in the end. Stupid exploding barrels. Why do you exist? Oh man, these doors. Doing my head in. But it's one of those clear examples of this is making you annoyed. Why don't you just why don't you just stop playing it for a while, kind of thing. That would be the clear solution. But when I can't beat a section in a game, or a game does that to me, it's like it makes you want to play it, like beat that section even more. I don't know, hey, a set item. It's gonna be probably crud at this low level. But it's like you want to beat the computer. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm sure I could give it a go. I don't really get angry at games now. I get angry at other things. I'm pretty sure you did link it to me. It is on Steam, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I have seen it on there.
Yes?
6 poison damage. Let's get rid of one of those. Let's get a little bit of extra poison damage. Cool. Kleagor's Claw. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. I imagine it'd be pretty cheap as well. So yeah, $4.50. $4.50. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll try and keep an eye out for it next sale. Also, no beer today for the stream. I am out. So, I am drinking... Oh, I've done it again. This is so annoying when it does that. It should give you another prompt. It really should give you another prompt.
This is no place for a warrior to die.
So stupid. So this could be dangerous because Cursed is quite nasty. Oh, this is the one with the secret door. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure they've changed the gold pickup noise. Seems a bit different to me. I thought there was someone resurrecting them. I was hoping I'd get to Andariel tonight, but that that little mishap by myself might prevent it. Alright, we were on jail level 2, so we're going to go straight to there. Rather than just clearing this whole level again. Alright, we didn't miss that much. Yeah, it didn't lose that much time. 5 minutes or so, that's alright. What level are we? 14. Nope. To be honest, I was probably more excited for Diablo 4 than this. I don't know if because Diablo 4 was coming before this was even announced, but I don't know. Like, the locations and the story and the, you know, nostalgia of this game adds to it, but the gameplay was so improved on 3. Like, and anyone who doesn't, like, says otherwise, I just probably got those rose-tinted glasses on. Don't you people own phones? Yeah, what happened to Diablo Immortal? Is it even coming out still? Like, that was so weird. Ugh. Posture stretch. Yeah, that was one of the biggest PR bungles I've ever seen. You know, one of the many from Activision Blizzard. Yeah, I was really excited to see what they'd do with Diablo 4. Considering it had been quite transparent what they would, excuse me, what they were doing with it. Yeah, there was quite a lot about the design process and locations and what they were doing. Like, you could kind of, if you wanted to, you could kind of follow it along quite a lot, which some people really like doing with the game. I used to with games I was excited about. I did it with, I really did it with Star Wars: The Old Republic. Like, I followed that game from announcement to release. Like, I was obsessed with that game before it released, and still was a bit when it came out as well. Like, I played a lot of it. But yeah, after that, I'm just like, yeah, you know, I like seeing a game that's been announced, or maybe watch a little bit of the gameplay every now and then, but otherwise, I'll just wait for it to come out and maybe look at some reviews. Yeah, I tend to not to follow games as closely these days. And, like, never pre-order. Like, just don't. Unless, you know, you're a massive fan of the series and you really do enjoy the bonuses they offer. Like, but people who pre-order a game and then say, oh, this is the biggest disappointment of all time. And it's like, yeah, well, you knew, you know, what you're in for when you pre-ordered. Could have just waited. Over in... Yeah, well, that's... I mean, the way you speak of that series, like, for you, that was a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I mean. I feel like if you're a fan of that series as much as... yeah, exactly. And you are right. That was in an era where pre-orders were still okay as well. I think. Like, the game came out and it was good to go. Like, beyond, you know, games that were legitimately broken and that were, you know, rightly so canned for it. But yeah, games then were like you could play them out of the box. That was the way they were meant to be. And so pre-orders, like, why people pre-ordered, why I think that legacy still continues. But yeah, people these days are really still big on the pre-order, which, you know, because they want that different coloured gun, or, you know, they want the fridge magnet that comes. And yeah, man, that's a good gaming week for you, man. That's a dream. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I've had those periods. There was a year, and I can't remember which year it was, but that sort of general game release period. So, you know, around like the September, November era, there was just like every week had one, and it was really hard to sort of keep up. It was when I was still kind of playing console games as well. Trying to think which era it was. No, I can't for the life of me. And I don't need that many healing potions. Finally getting emeralds to drop. All these chests just surrounding each other. You went through 5 PS2s due to laser wearing out, even with me disassembling. Is that the disc reading laser you're referring to? Yeah, holy cow. That's insane. I didn't know they had a tendency to wear out that quickly. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Was it from overplay or just due to the nature of some games having more of... Depends on use, yeah, I was going to say. Was it due to the way the game was actually stored? Because obviously a lot of the game was on the disc back then. Should head back to town in a minute. Starting to get a bit full. 100% on disc, yeah. You know, you had your memory card storage for save games, but yeah, you're right. It was, which is why obviously disc reading lasers burnt out like that. Yeah, let's go back to town. The old town portal. Good to see you, Deckard. Boys and their Deckards. As the humorous ad goes. It's a really crud-tastic thing. Special Linux distro. That was pointless.
Greetings.
There's a lot of the words in there. Moopadoo, I'll be honest, I don't know what they mean. That is a pretty good sword. Yeah, if you could help me understand that, I will be forever in your debt. Yeah, I know Linux, but what's the... Do you mean you could get a Linux operating system for PS2? And therefore... Yeah, okay, alright. That now I'm with you. That's on me, that one. Definitely. You had it explained. What was the aim of it? Just to be able to install things onto storage, or to or for another purpose. Yeah, that was a word there that that confused me the most. Ah, right, okay. So you could literally use it like a, yep, computer. Distribution, okay. I'm not with the lingo. I'm just a humble PC data farmer. I saw distro, and for some reason I thought of a Warlock spec from World of Warcraft. Yeah, I do have 64 gig of RAM, that's right. I'm hip, I'm with it. Ducka, 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 ducka. It's crazy kids with their Pac-Man video games. Oh man, that's Abraham Simpson quote is one of the most timeless things on that show. Especially when it cuts back to sort of Homer echoing what his younger self is saying and just fading out as he's saying it. Man, Mana Drain is such a bum and a half. So, the fact you were a big Diablo 2 player, Shazorb, what was your poison? I know Mupadu was a big Necromancer player. What class did you like? A lot of ghosts. This is sound poison. At least they drop mana potions. That's nice of them. Got a little tune going there. With my smites. Yeah, zombie head. Sweet. Can hear ghosts. Yeah, they are. zombie head looks awful. Alright, I think we're nearly... Oh, Boomer's joined the channel. And I saw Biden is weak join the channel as well. He's hilarious. Peachy Keen, we got a David Lynch fan. Alright, we're not too far away, I think, from Andariel. So there's this place which gives us a waypoint. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that. Moopadoo. I'll definitely give you that. Like, I'm a massive David Lynch fan, but not a big fan of his Dune. I just think he was, yeah, it's just such a wrong choice for him. Yeah. Hopefully there's not too many people who disagree with you on that one. I am beyond hyped. I'm actually another Twitch community I am part of. Doing they've got like a book club, and they're doing Dune, so I'm rereading it, which is great. I'm super hyped for it. Particularly the reviews of it coming out from Cannes and Venice festivals. It's sounding amazing. And I think every single film of Villeneuve, however you pronounce it, I have seen. I've been a fan of. I think maybe Enemy was probably the one I liked the least, just due to me liking the source material for that movie a hell of a lot more than the movie itself. I can't speak today. What's wrong with me? Blade Runner was fantastic. Really was. Come on. Got him. Whoa, who's this guy? There's a lot of suffixes on him. Luckily, he went down pretty easy. Let's grab some healing potions.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. I imagine you're pretty hyped as well, Moopadoo. I know you're a big Dune fan. Alright, there's the catacombs. Simo wasn't available for Tenet because of June. Tenet I still haven't seen. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Like, as in...
I can't
I
carry.
definitely won't be rushing to see it. I haven't heard great things about it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know what? I'm gonna swap it over. Breaks too easily. Ooh, is that better? It's got the poison damage. Yeah, good poison damage. Oh, the skulls make a really satisfying noise. Don't know why. I always enjoyed that noise. And just give me the cube. I've got so many gems. Have you read the Dune sequels? No, I have not. I have not. Were they also by Herbert? Or was it a situation where he passed away and some other schmo finished him
There
off?
is great evil here.
Yeah, but yes. I thought that might be the case. Yeah, yeah, it's never the same, is it? But that's good. If you only play me, then I can. Cool. But I'll give them a go once I finish the reread, definitely. Because yeah, man, I'm feeling it at the moment. It's been so much better the second time around, and I haven't even I've only probably got about 80 pages in at the moment. Like they've more or less just arrived at Arrakis, so. Legit strongly. Are you which Metal Gear is it linked with, as in the series, or certain characters from the series, or a particular game that it echoes? Solid 2, sure. Is that the one where you had to plug controller 2 into the thing to beat the boss or something? Was that one? Okay, right. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that was a very early PlayStation, because I can think of the graphics. Because he could read your mind, okay. That's such a cool game design decision. That's amazing. Just gonna blow my nose. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna have to look at some YouTube videos of that. That's there's much more to that gimmick than I remember. And by remember, I mean remember reading about. Much more impressive. I loved games that did sort of that. There was that one for that horror game for the Nintendo. Was it Eternal Darkness? Can't recall the name of it. But would Ratman chewing on the drywall? But it would mess with you by, you know, pretend that you like, you know, the game was having graphics issues, or you know, it would show you it was deleting the saved game when it wasn't, or you know, that the game had crashed and stuff like that. Like real, like telling you to restart the game, or that the cartridge wasn't put in properly. It was, I really loved stuff like that. Like really broke the fourth wall. Games need to do more of that. Yeah, it's you know, there's many series I need to play, and that's probably pretty high up. And I'm sure I will get to it one day. I'm sure I will. For the GameCube remake. Yeah, I'm sure, it'd be cool to do, like, a retrospective on it. I just don't know, like, I imagine Twitch doesn't look fondly on emulator stuff. But I will look into how to play games, like old console games, like that. There must surely be a way. So I will look into it and see if there is a way to start doing stuff like that. Because there are so, like, I'd love to do a Link to the Past playthrough. Love to do that. A lot of bosses down here. Why should that remake be avoided, Mupidu? Just because it's a god-awful remake, or...? Yeah, it's weird. It seems like such a strange decision. Is the main character still Solid Snake? Is in 2, or is it someone else? Also, have you played the game Metal Gear on NES? Excellent question. I will no longer elaborate further. Just because I've seen a very, very fun review of that game. Just of how they would try to, like, how it was more an indictment on how game developers try to get around graphic limitations by physically describing the actions of what's going on rather than showing it. Like, for instance, there's a moment in the game where you have to sneak past a guard who is, guarding a gate. And the best way to do it, indeed the only way to do it, is to wait for him to fall asleep. But because this is an 8-bit game, how would you know that he was falling asleep? And the answer is easy. The guard tells you by first saying, "I'm feeling sleepy," and then when he falls asleep, he says, "I fell asleep." And then you can sneak past him. Oh, catacombs are right there. The level 3. Oh no, I'm feeling sick. Oh, I've died. But he'd tell you, though, if it happens. Not lining enchanted. You saying no? No one else says that when they've fallen asleep. Yeah, when I'm feeling sleepy and fall asleep, I do say that. Yeah. Where is this guy? Here he is. Little snake. Hey, when you come. Pretty sure Andariel is on level 4 of the catacombs. Pretty sure. So, we'll probably play to when we beat her, I think, and then we'll call it a night. So I don't want to leave on such a big cliffhanger. Let's come. What? That's how every game should be. If you save just after the last thing they talked about, then when you reload the game, that's what's taking place. Oh, this is bad. So is it just the main character name the same, and that's it? That's the only similarities? I'm guessing. Okay, onward. That's that bad, huh? Well, not bad, but you know what I mean, like that dense. Let's adjust my headphones. Understood. Yeah. Oh! Forgot these things are in here. They're not even doing anything. They do look really good, though. Okay, no worries. As I said, I probably will try to play it one day, but there are other games higher on my list. E.g. the entire back catalogue on my Steam. Well, not all of them, but quite a lot of my Steam back catalogue. Hello. Yeah. Ah, cool. They are leveling up the same as me.
Yes?
Oh, it's worthless. Oh, that's actually pretty valuable. It's not bad. Alright. We're getting close. We're getting close. Fire hot. Do you know that if a friend logs onto their Steam account on your computer, they can share the library with you when they aren't using it? Yeah, let me read that again. Oh, right. No way. That is kind of cool. I did not know that. That's a good way to, is that a... I was gonna say, is it a feature, or... Yeah, I mean, mine's like, you know, 400 and something games, I think, and, you know, that's nowhere near that. I think it is, anyway. Let me double check. Let's have a look-see. Oh, no, it's way more. It's nearly 600. Cool. Easy. Ah, right, okay. So that's how you got hold of Disco Elysium. I'm guessing. Okay, we are ready to go down. I think. Yeah, we've explored this all. Ah, these guys. I remember you. And I'll read that in a second. Properly, that is. Right, let's just give it or when you have to tell the owner so you can play. Hey, are you going to be online long? Why? No reason. Pretty sure Andariel is the next level. Pretty sure. And then, if the beta still is going tomorrow, which I'm pretty sure it is, then I will probably be on tomorrow to play Act 2, which is my favorite act in the game, by far. And Act 3 is just the worst. I absolutely hate Act 3. Just navigating it is an absolute drag. And the enemies are annoying, and yeah, it's just gonna go away. Yes, exactly. Though the next beta, when it comes up, will be Act 3 and 4. So we'll have to play it at some point. It's just, yeah, not looking forward to it. Be more obligation than anything. Act 4 is Act 5 is great as well. I really do like Act 5. So is this... Hello, Vance. Yeah, look, essentially, like, it's called Diablo 2 Resurrected. You know, there's a few sort of little tweaks here and there, but, I mean, this is a beta, so it's hard to say what has, like, truly been changed quality of life-wise, but, it's... At the moment, to be honest, it's more just a reskin. Just better graphics. You can switch to the old graphics, like this, which is pretty cool. Imagine playing this on an 800 by 600 resolution CRT. But that's the difference. So yeah, Vance, it's essentially just... better graphics at this stage, which Blizzard will be charging $70 Australian for. I don't know how much it'll cost in other currencies. I don't know. You know, not just conversion rate wise. It's just in games Australia seem in Australia games seem to cost more, or at least they did. But I mean, it's okay. Like, I've been enjoying it. They did add that in a later patch. Mupadoo. In, like, patch, I'd say, like, 1.13 or something. But it was added in later. But out of the tin, no, it did not. Did not have it. Yeah, it's very steep, man. Like, I'm with you. I burnt hundreds of hours on the original Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction expansion, but that's just too much. And after the Warcraft 3 Reforged debacle, and I didn't buy that, and it was enough to annoy me. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying this at this stage. Not for that price. Alright, so that's 4. Well, we'll finish exploring this level. So, you know, I'm playing the beta because it's free and I wanted to see what it was like. I like it. You know, I'm enjoying playing it because it's still the same old Diablo 2. And I didn't have to pay for it, but I imagine I'm at the point about games not really. Oh, no way! You're on the ball there, Mupadoo. Yeah, they really haven't. They've stayed at that price point really for a while. I think the only thing that's changed is probably. So I feel like some expansions, particularly Blizzard, they've really upped the costs for all of them. But games really haven't moved from that $90 price point, at least in Australia. Playing a lot of DayZ, but ready for a new game. Yeah. I'm sort of floating between a few new games at the moment. Like, I'm not playing this outside of stream. I just think it's a good game to play while streaming. Because you can have a chat and kind of get used to the grinder aspects, glaze over the grindier aspects of it. But otherwise, I've been playing The Ascent, which is like a cyberpunk action RPG, which, you know, does have some similarities to this. And it's okay. It's not bad. I'll finish it. It didn't cost that much. Only like $25 or something. And I've been playing Tribes of Midgard as well, which is kind of like this weird roguelike survival action RPG that you group up with people and try and, you know, it has like tower defense elements as well. It's kind of quirky. I played the original DayZ, like the Arma 2 mod DayZ, but I never played the standalone. How is it kind of how does it sort of sit in, you know, the modern day? Because I remember it released, that game got absolutely like canned. Streamed everyone's. I don't know, man. I don't know if Crusader Kings 3 is like a good streamable game. I mean, funny things happen, yeah, but it's a lot of sitting there looking at a map.
Good to see you.
Just watching the time go. But I mean, it would be kind of funny, I guess. I feel like I'm like, as a person, I'm not entertaining enough to stream Crusader Kings. I feel like, you know, the entertainment value that I offer. Yeah, it would be, definitely. I can see what you mean there, Moopadoo. Like, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to make it interesting enough. Let's sort of put it that way. I think it'd be kind of cool to play and then maybe talk about like some of the historical aspects behind it, certain characters you see, you know, and random enough stuff does happen as well that kind of make the game, you know, funny and interesting to talk about, and you know, weird stuff happens all the time. So you know, maybe it would be okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put it on the list. I've got a list of games that I would like to stream, you know, now or in the future at some time. Alright, this is it. Andariel time. So usually, from what I can recall, memory-wise, there'll be a room of a lot of enemies in here. It is, yeah, but that is like a big process, Moopadoo. That's like generations upon generations of selective breeding. If I can recall, yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. Usually a champion of some kind, maybe. And I am going to funnel them into here if my follower comes back. And Death Stranding, yeah. Trippy game. Yeah, so that's the thing. I've looked at that game, and man, it's as I got like really like people whose opinions I really trust on games. Like they absolutely adored it, but I just can't find anything about it that interests me, or I would find interesting. Whereas if I play it, it'd probably be good and I'll probably enjoy it, but yeah, he's got a strange creation process, that's for sure. The guy's, I really do want to play his, you know, version of Silent Hill if it ever comes out. PT was terrifying. There you go. Let's do it. No, it's just, where are you? Hello, Andariel. You coming? No? Whoa, now that is a much requested game option. Where are you, Shaman? How far away are you? There. There she is. No, my mercenary. How could you? And that poison's nasty. Is there another shaman back there? Sure hope you like that noise, chat, because you're going to be hearing it for a while. Ooh, ooh, oh no! Ugh. God damn it. This is gonna be real fun.
Good day.
And of course all my gold's there too. And of course I didn't make a town portal. Oh. Honestly. That's what I mean. This is what has gotten old with Diablo is corpse runs. Like no one wants to do this anymore. Not in 2021. I was pretty close to beating her. So what we'll do is put some more potions in. Where's... man. First thing I might do when I get to level 4 is make a town portal. That's what I should have done. I don't know what you guys are talking about in chat at the moment. Yeah, punched him to death. Alright, now where's my corpse? Alright, that's better.
My work here is finished.
I'll be honest, I didn't really look that close.
This is a great victory indeed. But many more battles await. I will accomplish.
Andariel's death brings about renewed life for us all.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I can tell you especially did not.
Finally.
Alright, let's, let's fill out my belt. Did I identify the items? Yeah.
Good day.
Repair. That's actually pretty good. And it's got mana steel on it too, which is... Need more green quotes in chat.
Good day.
The YouTube compilation of him, like flubbing, so just completely forgetting how to speak, is one of my all-time favorite go-tos. I think that's everything. I think we're ready to go east.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to loot Golain.
Go east. We should get a cutscene. Full moon tonight. The cutscenes look great. In this, I've really done a good job of them.
Traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of
Lasagna, Spagorty.
As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily
So the obviously confirmed canon ending of Diablo 1 was that the warrior was the player character.
There below us lay our destination.
They have aged super well, but I'm pretty certain that they have been retouched.
We made camp there last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not
Now
my
this
own.
is Tal Russia.
Great man, the mage,
Yeah.
Tal Russia. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talraj selflessly volunteered to contain
And that's what I was referring to earlier.
completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within the tomb
So he would fight with the essence of Baal.
to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Wolf yapping in distance.
Glorious. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Greetings.
Alright.
Good day. Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify.
Alright. So we are going to call it there. We'll see if there's anyone on to raid, as per usual. Spread the love. All that jazz. You know, memento, but I think I will be. Hang on. What am I doing? There we go. There's a few people on. Who do we raid? We got Rockamummy playing Marvel's Avengers. Crusher's playing XCOM 2. A lot of people playing Back for Blood. Yeah, let's wander over to Crusher because he's playing XCOM 2. But yeah, I'll probably be on again tomorrow just to continue playing this. I do want to get a fair way through Act 2 because I love it. It's yeah, my favorite part. The number 2 troll demo. Yeah, we can get some good swords. So we will save and exit. Look at me, though. Looking pretty impressive now. So what we will do is I will go here. Just saw Moop's joke. Which one? So I'm gonna... where is he? Crusher 1-1. I guess I always spell it. Yeah, so he's playing XCOM 2. So we'll go in and say hello to him. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Pick one. Yeah, I know, right? thanks for joining me for another Diablo stream. I will double check if it's continuing tomorrow. And if it is, let's have a look. Actually, I can tell you right now. Yeah, it says till the 17th of August. So, and I imagine that's American 17th of August. Don't really give you a great deal of information regarding it. But yeah, we'll pop on again tomorrow and play a bit through Act 2. Otherwise, if not, I will pop on again tomorrow and do Papers, Please. Papers, Please is the queued game. So that will be the next up after this. So if you see me tomorrow, I'll either be playing this or Papers, Please. Just keep an eye on the notifications and it'll tell you what. But until next time, thanks for joining me. Take care of yourselves. We're going over to Crush's channel to watch him play some XCOM 2. Say hello. If you like what you see, give him a follow. And be sure to spam raid of some kind. I don't know, make something up.